am so sorry this took so long. I feel like I say that a lot at the beginning of these recent videos, but work and college just get me really busy. That being said, I've been working on some reviews that I think you guys are going to like, but on to today's movie. Jurassic Park 3. I honestly can't believe I even own this, but here it is. I'm holding it in my hand. Did I spend money on this? I hope not. I hope this was a gift. This is bad. This is really bad. I really don't want to do this. Jurassic Park 3. Is it as bad as everybody makes it out to be? Maybe. Maybe not. That's debatable. But I decided to give it another go before I wrote it off as a piece of garbage like everybody else does. There are some redeeming factors in this movie I do enjoy, but we'll get into those later. On to the plot. Jurassic Park 3 opens with father and son paragliding from a boat near Isla Sorna, the island from the Lost World Jurassic Park. Their boat is attacked by some unseen creature, and the father and son are forced to glide to the island. The film then cuts to our main protagonist, Alan Grant, one of the survivors from the first island. He is still excavating dinosaur fossils, but receives a very generous donation to his dig by a pushy businessman, Mr. Kirby, and finds himself whisked away to Isla Sorna to give Mr. Kirby and his wife a tour. After the pilot decides to land on the island, they are attacked by the Spinosaurus and stranded. Well, that's the short version, but that's more or less it. There really isn't a whole lot else that happens in this movie. It has the lousiest setup ever, and it just kind of becomes a dinosaurs chase people movie for an hour and a half. It's mercifully short, and it does lead to some interesting dino action, so I'll give it that. The creature effects are once again done by Stan Winston and encompassed both practical animatronics and CGI elements blended together into a fairly believable bunch of dinosaurs. The practical stuff is once again amazing, and the CGI looks okay for 2001. It sticks out like a sore thumb, but it isn't terrible. It's serviceable, much like the plot of the movie. But then again, effects always look way better practical when you can tell there's something really in front of the camera. These effects are top notch. Stan Winston never fails. Effects aside, and as I mentioned earlier, there are some redeeming factors to this movie. It's not the best written movie, but it has one thing in it I will always enjoy. Sam Neill as Alan Grant. When we first see Grant in the movie, he's not okay. He's visiting Ellie, and just when we think everything is going okay for him, the camera pulls back to reveal Ellie is not only married to another man, but they've started a family together. He still has feelings for her, and I can see that on his face. After their dinner together, he's sad, bitter almost. She tells him he's still the best, and he replies, "The last of my breed." He's lonely. All he has now is his work, and nobody in the world cares about his work anymore because there are real dinosaurs in the world now. His irritation with this is shown through the speech he gives early on in the film when he has to keep telling people he doesn't want to answer questions about Jurassic Park or the T-Rex rampage in San Diego. And even then, he further insults them by calling the dinosaurs on the island theme park monsters and denounces InGen for what they've created, even going so far as to say nothing would ever get him back on that island. He has his work, and even if nobody cares about it anymore, he's still going to keep doing it. He's going to learn about dinosaurs the old-fashioned way. And I respect that, and Sam Neill sells it perfectly. With that being said, that's really about all I enjoyed in the movie. Some of the dinosaurs looked cool, but that was about it. I didn't care for Billy, or, well, any of the other characters, really. They were dumb. And the decisions they made were dumb. And the kid? Come on. thought the dumbest kid action we'd ever have to put up with in this franchise is the gymnastic stupidity from the last movie. But this kid survived for 8 weeks on an island with little supplies and surrounded by murderous dinosaurs? Come on. I can suspend my belief in reality long enough to enjoy a movie, but I've got to draw the line somewhere, and my line is drawn at stupid kids. As for the other stupidity, Billy should have died. We see him get chomped up by the pterosaurs, and then at the end he just sorta comes back? He sacrifices his life to save Eric, and then he comes back. How? Who saved him? Did he save himself? Is him coming back in the end supposed to give him a second chance? I think he earned that redemption from his stupidity when he saved Eric, but the ending almost completely devalues that sacrifice. And then there's the stupid phone. How is it that a dude with a phone gets eaten and completely digested, but the phone stays intact? And how does it ring in the stomach of the Spinosaurus? And how does it ring when it's buried in the steaming pile of crap left behind by that thing? It's dumb. But apparently that phone is as durable as corn, passing straight through a living thing and coming out whole. And talking to the raptors using the resonating chamber? Come on. It was like, guys, we've reached the end of the movie, now what do we do? Where are they? Surrounded by raptors. Heck with it. Use the resonating chamber, then have the Marines show up. Let's get this mess over and done with. Everything is dumb. So does that make this movie as terrible as everybody says it is? That's debatable. It's dumb and it's bad. But it's not the worst movie I've ever seen. We'll get to that another time. It's certainly the weakest of the original Jurassic Park trilogy, and I'm not getting into Jurassic World or Fallen Kingdom or anything like that, although I will in the future, believe you me. But it's still bad, but in a harmless way. You're not going to go into this and get any of the kind of dinosaur action mixed with philosophy about playing God that you are from the first two. It's just, well, it's dumb. It's a dumb movie about dumb people who do dumb things. And that's it. Jurassic Park 3. Dumb people doing dumb things in a dumb movie. Enough said. This is Cinescape. Signing off.